Hello everyone, my name is Carmen Fong. You can call me Helen. I'm a year 3 student. I'm studying in Science or Creative Media. I want to share my independent learning experience in the spoken language course. First of all, I set my main learning goals. For speaking, I want to increase my fluency in speaking and improve my pronunciation on individual sound. On listening part, I want to improve the note-taking skills and listen to specific information. So now I'm going to show what activities I did for each goal. For my objective to increase my fluency in speaking, I want to introduce these activities to you. What I did is I select 2 articles from BBC News website. Because of my learning style, visual is more suitable for me. Therefore, I chose 2 articles which I'm interested in. After choosing 2 articles, I highlighted vocabulary that I don't know the meaning or their pronunciation. Then I checked the meaning and the symbol of pronunciation. After I understood all the vocabulary in 2 articles, I tried to practice on reading aloud the whole article and then record it, so I can hear which sentence were not fluency. Then I practice and record it again and again. I think this activity is quite useful because it does not only make me learn more vocabulary, it also can let me understand which or some individual sounds or intonation that I have to improve by hearing my recording. Now my speaking become more fluent, I learn more vocabulary and understood the news more. Then what is the next step is I want to find some article with audio files so as to compare my recording with the latest speaker speaking. Finally, I may find more things that can be improved. My second objective is to improve the pronunciation on individual sound. So I choose to attend the pronunciation activities of practical language activities from ELC. In this activity, I knew about common mistake of pronounce individual sound or some similar sound. Also, I learned about the linking sound. My speaking ability were poor. I usually forgot to pronounce some individual sound. So I think this activity is quite useful for me. So now I know about the difference between voiced sound and unvoiced sound. And then I learned on the internet there are a lot of materials to help you pronounce individual sound with some audio demos. Later, I will do more exercise on individual sound and listen to the BBC News about the linking work. The third objective is to improve my note-taking skills. So, I listened 4 exercises from a website called idola.ctu.edu.hk. The 4 exercise is about the idols. First, I have listened the audio file without note-taking because I want to have general idea about the main idea and the supporting idea. Then I listened to the audio several times with note-taking. Finally, I checked the script with my note-taking. I have improved my note-taking skill for each exercise. I think this activity is useful for me because the most useful part is I can compare my note-taking with the script I discovered. I always wrote down unnecessary information which makes me lose the following main points or lack of vocabulary. I have learned how to note-taking appropriately using some symbol rather than non-words, using the point form rather than the whole sentence. I learned don't struggle with some vocabulary I don't know, and then instead of write as many as main point I can, then I will increase my vocabulary and listen more English program. For the fourth objective, I want to listen to some specific information. so I choose to did the IELTS listening test. I have done 2 IELTS listening tests. I listened to the tape once and then did the exercise. I checked the answer. After I checked the answer, I highlight the text script for those questions I answered wrongly. Then I listen it again. I think this activity is useful, but not too useful because I think the type of question is not various. Most of the questions were about filling in 1 or 2 vocabulary or multiple choice question. And the difficulties of the questions are not enough, although I couldn't get a high score. Then I think I have to find more listening exercise with various types of questions, and I should do from further difficulties to more difficulties so I can improve my listening skill effectively. To conclude for my independent learning, I think that it is quite useful for me because I can, based on my weaknesses, to choose the activity I want, and then the time is very flexible for me. I can do at my leisure time. I think it is a good experience to help me be a self-independent learner.